What's up, guys? This is Manoj Guptani. I welcome you all on behalf of the Edupedia world. So we heard about many of the queries from students, and they were of the view that they wanted us to make a video solely dedicating towards section 186, that is loan and investment by the company. So here's the video just for you guys. Fasten up your seatbelts. We are about to take off with this particular section 186, which is extremely crucial for you guys to understand as far as nuances for the Companies Act 2013 are concerned. So I'll mark the beginning of this presentation with the first topic, and that will be about the applicability, like as usual. So you need to understand first of all what all are the companies wherein section 186, that is loan and investment for the company, is applicable. So guys, this particular section is applicable on all the companies, be it private or public, except a few, like the banking company, the insurance company, the housing finance company, or any of the company whose main business is of acquisition of shares or securities. By the term any company whose main business is of acquisition of shares or securities, I simply mean the companies which deal into investments, the investment company, banking company, insurance company, and housing finance company. These are the companies which are excluded from this list. Apart from this section, which is section 186, it is applicable on all the companies, either private or public, no matter what. So these are the things which have been specified under section 186 and subsection 11. So the intention of this subsection 11 is clear, with the fact that if the companies which are involved in the area of banking, insurance, funding, or facilitating of loan, in that case this section cannot be applicable to those companies. So it's solely applicable to all those companies, either private or public, except these. So I hope the applicability as far as of this particular section 186 is absolutely clear to you. Perfect, guys. Let's move towards the remaining segment. So what all have been provided as a limit of investment and guarantee? So this basic section is about telling you that how much amount or what is the limit with which you can give loan, investment, guarantee, or security or surety to any of the person on behalf of your company. So what all are the limits? The limit is number 1, maximum of 60% of the paid up capital, free reserve, and security premium, or 100% of the free reserve or security premium, whichever of the two as higher. So higher of these two, 60% of paid up capital plus free reserve plus security premium, or 100% of free reserve plus security premium, whichever is maximum in this particular case, that will be the limit for investment and guarantee. The same thing has been provided under section 186 subsection 2. The company cannot give loan, guarantee, or provide any security or acquisition beyond this limit. That has to be remembered. So this is that subsection which restricts it within the limit. However, having said that, I must tell you something about the next subsection. So there you'll get to know about the more clarity. So approval for the investment and guarantee, it will be under section 186 and subsection 3. So section 186 subsection 2 basically, guys, makes restriction. We have all read that first of all. But this section and subsection which I am talking about, that is subsection 3 of section 186, it basically gives the power to the company that it may give loan, guarantee, and provide any of the security or acquisition beyond this limit, which has been prescribed in section 186 subsection 2. But before taking that, they need the prior approval from the shareholders in the general meeting. So you may wish to provide any of the loan, guarantee, investment, or security exceeding this limit, which has been prescribed in section 186 subsection 2. But before that, you need to take the prior approval from the shareholder in the general meeting. This is exceptionally required, first of all. So it simply means that once we need to take the approval from the shareholder in the general meeting, thereafter we may make investments beyond this limit as well. I hope you guys got complete clarity as to what are the limits, and if in case you take the approval from shareholder in the general meeting, so that limit can be crossed upon as well. Perfect, guys. Let's move to the next slide, and that will be about the disclosures. So the same is being mentioned under section 186 subsection 4. So it is the duty of the company to disclose in the financial statement the full particular of the loan which have been given, the securities which have been provided, and the guarantees which have been given. The company shall also disclose in its report about the kind of utilization that you made by providing that loan, that security and guarantee. So where that particular loan amount or security amount or guarantee amount was actually utilized. So you need to disclose that also in your report. So disclosure will be presented via section 186 subsection 4. That is about the disclosure. Next is the approval of board and public financial institution. So you must be like having this thing in your mind, sir, what if the company has already like taken up some of the loans from public financial institution? I have taken a loan from you. Now I am willing to provide that loan to someone else. So would you be able to like allow me if I'll do so? Absolutely not. You'll be thinking, guy, you are taking the loan from me and now you're passing that loan to another person. Is it feasible on your part? Is it practically required to be done? No, absolutely not. Why am I doing so? So this is the same thing which will happen with the public financial institutions and board as well. So while going for any of the thing with respect to any of the subsection of section 186, that is the loan and investment by the company, so you need to take the approval from, first of all, your board. So 100% consent is required to be taken from the board while you decide for giving any of the loan, guarantee or provide any of the security. That is number one. You need to have the 100% consent from the board. Next, the involvement of public financial institution. So if in case, guys, you have already taken up some of the loans from the financial institutions or banks, okay, then it is absolutely mandatory to take prior approval from those financial institutions, banks as well. You need to. But having said that, if in case no approval will be required to be obtained from the financial institution and bank, if in case no default has been made by the company when payment of interest and compliance with limits and provisions of section 186 subsection 2, you are like providing the loans, securities and guarantees within those limits. So there is no requirement of the taking up the approval from the financial institutions and banks. So the approval from financial institutions, public financial institutions shall not be required where the company has not been under the making of any of the default with respect to any of the payment of interest, and it has complied with each and every kind of limits and provisions which has been mentioned under section 186 subsection 2. I hope that's pretty much clear to you about the disclosure as well as the approvals of board and the public financial institutions. Are you guys ready for the taking up of the next topic? Perfect. Let's move with that. So this is all about the register. Okay. So guys, the company is required to ensure that they maintain a register. You are providing some of the loans to the other company. You are providing some guarantees to other company. You are providing some securities to other company. So what do you need to have in your place? You need to have that register first of all. As a company, you need to maintain that register under this particular section, that is section 186 subsection 9 and 10. And this particular register shall be kept at the registered office of the company, wherever which has been like prescribed at the website of NSE or BSE or moneycontrol.com, any of the wherein the registered office is being maintained by the company. Next, this register shall be opened for inspection, and in case of any of the member, if demand its extract, then in that case the company shall provide them as per the prescribed fee. So they cannot refuse it, but they can charge a prescribed fee wherein that's feasible for the company, that they can provide the document for inspection. So that is about the maintenance of records. So a register will be maintained in that, and it will remain for open for inspection, and any of the person or any of the member, that is the shareholder, may check that out if the following prescribed fee is actually paid by him or her. That is about the register. And the last topic will be the penalty. Each and every section brings with it the complete understanding, and finally it gets concluded with a kind of punishment if in case there will be a breach of that provision of the act of that particular section. So if in case there will be a penalty in that case, so there has to be some of the approvals of board in terms of public financial institutions. So the penalty which will be involved for the company, it will be rupees 25,000 as minimum, that is required to be paid as fine, with a maximum amount of 5 lakh. So if a company contravenes any of the provision with respect to section number 186, so the company shall be penalized with a fine which shall not be less than rupees 25,000, but which may extend to 5 lakh rupees. So that's the maximum. And if I'll talk about any of the officer, So for any of the officer who has been like involved in contravention of any of the provision of section 186, so who is in default, shall be punishable with imprisonment first of all for a term which may extend to 2 years. So if I'll talk about imprisonment, that's up to 2 years, and shall be fined, which shall not be less than rupees 25,000, but which may extend to rupees 5 lakh. That is the very same thing in case of company as well. This is all about section 186. I have like thoroughly made you aware of the entire section. Okay, so the kind of subsections which are available in this, in order to make you understand the complete section at one go. And I'm sure that you guys got the complete clarity with the same thing. So do cheers me up if in case you like my video for this stuff. So that was made on demand of you students. So give us a thumbs up whenever you wish to, if in case you like our video for that matter. But having said that, do revise that concept at your own side as well, because that's going to ensure that you will be able to retain this topic in your mind forever. Perfect guys, I'll be concluding my video with a dose of motivation, and that will be, in order to succeed, you must fail. So you know what to do better the next time. So in order to have the success, you need to fail. So failure is the first stepping stone of success. That has been told numerous times. But you need to fail. Why? Because the next time you do the same kind of repetitive mistake, so you'll be aware that what you will have to do the next time. You won't be repeating that. So in order to succeed, you must fail so that you can know what to do better the next time. Anthony D'Angelo was the person who quoted this beautiful quote. All cheers to him that. So perfect guys, with this I'll say thank you on behalf of the Edupedia world. Keep interacting by our questions, queries in YouTube comment boxes. We love to solve any of the queries and nuances. Do write to us, stay connected. That will help us in understanding your needs way better. Love you guys, God bless you all, see you in the next presentation. Till then, sayonara, take care, bye.